So what's up in Boston these days?
Snow.
It's really cold in Boston these days.
And you're talking about music, right?
Music, that's
We're
right.
making an album, that's what's up.
We're making an
We've
album.
just been in
I
the
know.
studio. We don't even know what's going on in the actual town.
But the Boston music scene is pretty rocking right now. It's pretty happening.
It always seems like there's never, Boston's never been looked at as like, Seattle or there's never,
Thank
a lot of
God.
press about, the Boston scene or something. But as those things come and go, it always seems like there are constantly great bands coming out of there.
It's true. It's true.
Why do you think, despite the fact, like you said, thank God, it hasn't
Yeah.
ruined it, but that no one's, gone, oh, Boston's the new, they've been saying that about Chicago and San Diego
Yeah.
for a while. And
Hopefully that will
Well, 'cause-
never happen.
And also those scenes, like, they seem to search out bands that sort of have a specific sound, and that there's a lot more diversity in Boston.
Before you ask the next question.
No, it's cool, Robin. Robin, it's cool. I got it. I took care of it.
Okay.
Let's see. So you said you're making a new record. You pretty sick of playing the songs from Aurora and talking about them and everything. It's been out for despite there's been renewed interest in it. It's been out for a long time, right?
Yeah, Aurora Borealis came out in November of '93, I think, and it stayed indie for a year, and with pretty much no fanfare, no attention. And as soon as that Melrose Place thing happened, then it just kind of blew up, which was cool. But yeah, we're kind of sick of it and looking very much forward to the next record. And our set is comprised of half new songs and half old songs anyway. We've been playing these songs live for a while.
Yeah. Well, may make you even more sick of it then. How did the Melrose thing happen? Was it just when you signed to Giant and they put it out and suggested it?
No,
No, we asked.
we asked if we
groveled.
could be on it.
We said we love that show, and also they told us about it before we even signed with them. Actually, they were saying we're putting out this Melrose Place soundtrack, and Paul Westerberg's going to be on it, and Dinosaur Jr. And we're like, can we be on it, please?
And basically that was it. We just said, can we be on it, please? And we were on it.
I think it was the please that really
Yeah.
got it.
Pushed it over the
Yeah.
edge.
But it was weird because, literally, we just said, can we? And they said, sure, and put us on. And the next thing you know, our ugly little mugs were on at the end of Melrose Place every Monday night.
Was this while Giant was kind of courting you and trying to?
Bingo. Yeah, that was it.
They knew what they were doing.
Yes.
So, can you tell us about who Cleo is and tell that story about her?
Cleo was my pen pal when I was a kid. And I just named a band after her. It was
Yes.
what? Shut up.
He just said.
Cleo's not dead. I don't know where she is, but I don't think she's dead.
She's dead.
I think she's alive and well in the
Trailer parks of
Yeah, trailer
Western
parks.
Canada. Right, of northwestern
Columbia.
Canada.
She's almost like the Prime Minister of a game.
Right.
Were you thinking maybe if you did it, you'd hear from her, or did it just sound
No,
like a good name?
no. No, it didn't sound like a good name either. We've never thought it was a good name. None of us in this band thinks that that's a good name for a band. But
You should have seen the other
It's-
choices. They were
yeah. Greg and I were in charge of naming the band years ago before any of these guys were in the band, and we're not very good at stuff like that.
We
So,
obviously were either incredibly drunk or incredibly stoned. Go, oh yeah, that's it. That's the one.
that's the name. I was just going to say something pertaining to the name, but no, I can't remember. Oh, it was very easy to do the copyright search. No one else would have that.
It's like, I'm going to call my band Pop Gun.
There is a band called Pop Gun.
Exactly.
There's a million
What
bands.
about Tube Sock?
Tube Sock, there's only one.
I hear they're good, though.
I hear they're great.
Yeah.
Tube Sock.
What about the Aurora Borealis reference? Is that just another drunken meeting, or was
It was.
Yes.
that was really one.
Usually with us, that's how it goes.
We were playing a show. And myself and Michael, we went to get beer. And we were going to get beer after sound check, and we happened to notice all these flashing lights. it was the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, and so we watched them for a while, had a beer. Came back, we saw the Aurora Borealis. Yeah, we should name the album that. And he goes, no, that's too stupid. So we screwed around with that. We made it stupider. We changed it to Aurora Borealis. We thought it was very cute and witty. Now,
Then we sobered up and
now
we
we
were
go,
stuck
goes,
with it
damn.
once again.
But mind
You'd
you,
think you'd
I
learn.
mean, we
You'd
had,
think
we
you'd
had
learn.
practically broken up over naming this record. So as soon as we were in agreement on anything, we were just like, that's it.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we? So the song Big Star, as soon as I saw it, I went right to the lyrics, to see if it was about the band, and it didn't seem like it was, but then I read in an interview that you did that you said it was. Is that true?
No, we've never said that it was. If we were misquoted. The reason that we named it that, I mean, first of all, we had started listening to, a lot of 70s bands a couple of summers ago. And Big Star was one of the bands that we had gotten really into. This was like the summer of 90, was it summer of 93? That we wrote that?
I just don't even know.
All right, well, anyways.
I don't think it was this summer.
When Michael and I sat down and wrote that song, it sounded to us as if we had been suddenly influenced by, 70s music, and Big Star was one of the bands that we'd really, really gotten into. And so we named it that just because it sounded to us as if it was influenced by that. I mean, the chord progression and just the structure of the song was very different for us. Like, it definitely marked a change of direction for us at that time to a more melodic kind of faggy pop thing.
And as with most of our song titles, we usually just come up with them just to have something to write on the set list. And then when the album actually comes out, we're like, why?
Right.
Do you know, you must know the replacement song.
Oh, yeah.
Sheldon, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's how I heard of that band.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'll probably have to.
Yeah, we were real Johnny-come-latelys on the Big Star tip.
Yes.
I'm sorry, every time you bite into that apple, it's really loud in your mic.
You know what? That's why I figured. I'm like, I'm going to take a bite. I'm going, should I finish this? I'm going, So there'll be no more apple.
Okay, thank you. And also, if I can ask no one to walk behind them because that's on camera. And, yeah. And I'm sorry, if you could just move your hair off. Your mic is
Oh.
right there. The other side. Thank you.
Oh, this is where, I thought it was over here.
That was last night,
Was it a conscious thing that Rim Shack spelled backwards is cashmere?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was another one of the songs that no
What
time.
we
just-
write on the set list?
In
We just made a career out of ripping off bands from the 60s and 70s.
we needed something to call the song, and Michael goes, well, it has the same chord progression as, Cashmere, so we'll call it Rim Shack.
It doesn't even. It just has this one line. Like, you could play the Kashmir riff over it, and it'll sort of almost fit.
It's
And that's that story there. Another thrilling song title story.
So here's the last one that you're probably sick of answering. And I actually know it because I went to the lyric sheet, but for a while, and everyone else who hears it wonders what the hell you're saying in the chorus here and now.
Don't
do you
tell
want me
him.
to say it?
The big question.
Do you want me to say it?
Do you want to do it at the same speed you do it in the song? And then
No.
slow?
Well, because you wouldn't be able
You're going to slow it down.
All right.
Was
Settle
was
down.
it at the beginning smaller amount of words to fit the music, or did the words come first?
I sort of had the rhythm, and when we were, I think that was the last part of the song that, I wrote lyrics to. And I came up with the words, right? I wrote them. That was the first chorus that I wrote and just stuck with it.
Did you think I've only got this much time that I'm going to jam a bunch of words into it, or did you think?
No, I had the rhythm of it in my head, and I knew exactly how many syllables I wanted. So I basically made the words to match.
Okay. Let me ask you if you want to do this. Last night on the internet, somebody I work with put up, "What do you think she's saying?" in the chorus.
Oh no!
And we got these three. And what they want you to do, this is actually for Kennedy wants to use it on Alternative Nation, but also they want to post you explaining what it is and laughing at these or whatever on the internet so people can call it up. So if you want to, I don't know, I guess if you don't mind, say what you're actually saying, and then, but here's what you guys guessed or whatever. Let me show you where they are. This is the best one. Those three lines.
Sing a ditty, see a titty, eat a cinnamon.
Actually, so we can air it, if you can change that to kitty or whatever.
No, we have to keep it titty.
All right, okay, we'll take it out.
We have to.
And here's the other one. Here's the second one.
And you never ever like to go and lick me right up.
What is it?
So, you want to go through them and talk to the camera?
Supercalifragilistic.
So, you're either talking to people watching Alternative Nation or talking to people online. So if you want to,
No, because if I eat it, I think I'll be
if
okay.
you want to start with,
Ricola.
so, basically you're talking to the people online or on Alternative Nation. So if you want to start with, what I say in the chorus is this, and then here's, you know what? Why don't you go? Here's what you guys guessed it was, and then when you're done reading them or whatever, say what it really is.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
So somebody from MTV went on the internet to find out what people thought I was saying on the chorus of Here and Now. And the winner of the contest for the best guess, not correct, but the best guess, was sing a ditty, see a titty, eat a Cinnabon. No, that's not it. Here's another good one, which I wish these were the lyrics that I wrote, but I'm not clever enough for this. And you never ever like to go and lick me right on the behind, and you'll never ever find my butt. It's hidden right behind. No.
The
Here and
rhyming
now,
of
here and now.
behind and behind there. That's the key. The key genius part of that.
Behind and behind. Yes, I never rhyme stuff like that. And here's another one. And this is actually the correct thing. This is actually what I am saying. She's saying, Kennedy is supercalifragilistic. And that's actually what the chorus is. I just repeat that over and over again. That's not true. The actual lyrics to the chorus of Here and Now are, what are they?
Comfort.
Oh, that's right.
Never but enough
Thank you.
knowledge.
I forgot. The comfort of a knowledge of a rise above the sky above could never parallel a challenge of an acquisition in the. That's it. Memorize it. Live it. Love it.
Sorry.
David.
Dave,
But that was
Michelle, can you just make sure no one else walks by? Thanks.
that was Dave.
Nice going, Dave.
Thanks,
Let's
Dave.
go
You
with
screwed it up,
Dave.
Dave.
leave it to you.
You did.
Dave.
You know he showed up to jump in on your press again.
He did it last night too. Jump behind the
Can
drum
we bring
set.
Dave Gibbs from the Gigolo Ants into our interview?
So with the video for Here and Now, why did you do it with Mark Koris? It's just like the Green Day videos.
No one else would do anything. With it.
Yeah. Because he was just, you talked to him on the phone.
Yeah.
There were a couple of people that we were all looking at, but after talking to Mark on the phone, I think we all have the same sense of humor. We had a lot to talk about, and he's just a really cool guy. So,
And you shot it in Stoneham? Seriously?
the home of Nancy Kerrigan.
Is that why you picked it, or is that just where you
Yes, it is. We were hoping that she'd
bump into
come by,
Nancy.
right?
She wasn't
Yeah,
there.
they just happen to have a big field that we could shoot in.
And I know you've been playing forever, but are you going to continue to tour for a while?
We're leaving again next Wednesday.
For where?
The United
city
States of
near you.
America.
It's
Yeah, kind of all over.
Yeah, it's pretty much a national tour for 2 months.
It's the United States. We're doing a bunch of dates with the Gigolo Ants because we love them.
And they're the only people that would play with us.
So is this sort of interrupting making a new record, or are you just writing?
Major league.
Yeah, well, we didn't think so. I mean, we're running a little behind on the record. It's like, give us a budget and we'll run over. It's the first time we've ever had a budget, though. So I guess we're setting the precedent now.
Can you do some ideas for us?
Sure.
Should be up there just for 120 minutes.
You want to do the,
want to do this.
Want to do the radio? Let's do the radio one. do it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The school classroom one.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do that one.
You want us to do it now?
Is that? Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hi,
We're Letters to Cleo, and you're watching 120 Minutes on MTV.
One more for alternative.
Right. One more for usability.
No, this one's Alternative Nation
Yes.
with Kennedy.
Do you want us to do it the same way?
Anyway.
I don't want to do that one
I
again.
don't want to do that.
I don't want that to become our bit.
You go ahead, you do it.
Yeah, you actually have a voice.
Hi, we're Letters to Cleo, and you're watching Alternative Nation with the lovely Kennedy.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
We'll find Lewis.
Cool.
Wait, you're mic'd.
Whoa,
You're mic'd.
Oh,
Totally, Mike.
Who's doing the first section?
I'm not sure.